Hey everyone, it's Philip here from Outdoor Pros. One of the most common questions that we get in stores, what do you use? I'll be going on an archery moose hunt this fall, and these are some of the things I keep in my pack. I organize my pack into 3 stuff sacks, a possibles pouch, an archery kit, and a kill kit. First, I'll be going over my possibles pouch. First thing I have always is a medical kit. I always have band-aids, gauze, ibuprofen, and a survival blanket, just in case anything happens. Next, I have my lighter. I have dryer lint, that's fire starter, a rope in case I need to tie anything down or secure something to my pack, extra batteries for GPS, headlamp, flashlight, anything you may need, and that is my possibles pouch. Next we have my archery repair kit. I always have an extra tab in case I'm walking through the woods and my tab falls off my hand. One of the most key things is a stringer. I'll be going on a recurve hunt this year. I need to have a stringer to put my bow together and take it down the end of the day, or if I need to change my string. If I ever need to change my string, I always have a backup in my bag as well. It's very easy to catch a string on a twig or a rock or anything like that and may damage it. I always have an extra Allen keys in case I ever need to take down my bow or put my bow back together. Roll of serving material. This serving material will get me through anything from my knock points or we need to serve in and there keep my string together. And then last, if I ever get caught in a rainstorm and my string gets wet, I need to dry it off, I have an extra thing of wax. Last, I have my kill kit. First thing on top of my kill kit always is my tags and my license. I always have 2 pairs of rubber gloves in case I want to keep my hands clean or if I have any cuts on my hands. It does avoid any blood getting in or any other kind of dirt. I have a dry pair of cotton gloves. It's good for if you're dealing with a lot of blood in an animal, it can get slippery. Cotton gloves will give you more traction. I always have an extra bit of rope. Zip ties in case I need to secure my tags to the animal if they get broken. And then I also have my knife. The knife I'm using is a replaceable blade knife. It comes with 5 extra blades. It opens like that. And if you ever need to change your blade, if you roll it on a bone or strike it on something and the blade gets dull, you can push it on this button, haul the blade out, put it back in, you'll hear a click, and your blade is secure and you now have a scalpel sharp blade in order to clean your animal. And that is everything in my kill kit. Another important piece to have with you in the woods, you can never go without having a day boil or a boil up. I always have my Yeti mug inside, tea bags, pill bottle full of sugar. And then I have my Primus kettle and my GSI stove, which runs on isopropane. And it's very quick, it's very hot. That's your regulator. Use a lighter, light it up, and you're ready for your cup of tea in a couple minutes. Another important piece of kit that's helped me a lot this year is having my binoculars on a tripod. Vortex make this neat tripod adapter that actually screws into the front of your binoculars and allows me to attach it to my tripod. I'm able to see a lot more movement from animals in a longer distance than I can by freehanding. If I'm freehanding, I'm going to be breathing and shaking, natural movement. Putting it on a tripod makes me more stable, especially when we're sat down in a long glassing spot. For archery hunting, you're trying to get as close as you possibly can. That's where this tool comes into play. It's an old moose scapula. Sometimes when you're calling a moose out and it hangs up and it doesn't want to come in any closer, you can take this and scratch it up against branches and trees, and it actually makes it sound like antlers hitting up against trees. So that would then it'll convince that bull that you're another bull and allow you to get in closer. I've screwed a hole and attached a nice little piece of rope to attach it anywhere on my bag via carabiner. Makes it real handy and has that at my disposal at all times. This will actually be a traditional archery hunt. So this is a modern carbon arrow, but it is wood wrapped, and I have a big 2-blade cut-on contact broadhead so that I get much better penetration and a lot more cutting diameter to ensure that it's a quick, clean kill on my moose. I'll be shooting this out of my Eastern Edge stick bow, which is actually a bow made here, right here in Newfoundland by a local bowyer. So that is all the gear I'll be using this year for my fall archery moose hunt. Thanks for watching.